grew up with a weird sense of trust and love. My family was always broken. It forced me down a life that started early of drugs and drug abuse. The fights me and my dad had drove me out of the house to live on my own because I couldn't handle him. I couldn't handle the drugs, him, school, trying to compromise with my mother on what was right. My downward spiral began when my mother was going through cancer treatments. And she always kept telling me she was going to be all right, but I kept feeling this guilt because the woman I was with didn't want me near that woman. When she died, I never reached out to her in time. I was sitting in the bathroom, getting high on the needle, and I woke up to her in my face trying to talk to me. And I ended up out on the streets. It's the only thing I knew else to do to get high. I was just focused on if I get high enough, I can forget about it. If I don't have anything, responsibilities or anything to live for, I ain't got to worry about it. I believed I could never fall off. I could never become the junkie they talked about me being. I believed that I couldn't have the problems my dad did when he was on drugs. Mom always told me, you're not going to be like him. It didn't matter. He raised me. I took on the same environmental emotions. Like, I didn't care. Drugs were drugs and life was life, and I was going to get through it and try and be happy. I realized I was at rock bottom and needed help when I was sitting on the front of a supermarket on a sidewalk trying to get high. And I knew that it wasn't where I wanted to be, man. I told myself I didn't want to get high anymore. I needed to go get help. I heard about the New Orleans mission from this church called First Inslee Baptist. Went in and started talking to him. He said, well, it's going to be New Orleans. Like, what do you mean? He goes, can't really tell you much about this place, but we're going to be sending y'all to New Orleans. And it really just brought peace to us. And it was like, we were sober, we heard about it, we were ready to go. And it still scared the hell out of me. I came to meet Christ when I was at the mission. I went to the hospital a couple times, and the only thing I remember to grab before I went to the hospital was my little pocket Bible. Hep C was starting to kill my liver and my kidneys, and I'm at first freaking out. I'm like, oh man, I can't deal with them, put me on more drugs. I'm waiting on the chaplain to bring me a Bible, but can y'all reach over there in my pants pocket and grab my little pocket Bible and just sit it down and open it for me? I found it in my heart. The next day, I just cried out to him. Doctors came in 3 days later and were like, we don't know what's happening, but it's very slowly, but you're getting better. And it dawned on me, it's God, dude. To be forgiven, it felt like a miracle just happens in your heart. It was an awakening to know that God could change my heart, to know He's there for me through everything I've done. In life today, I'm going full-time work. They're working on my transitioning out. God's changed me. He's given me a new beat, a new hope, and having that peace that He's got things rolling for me, like, it helps make my faith in God stronger, knowing that He's done that for me. I've got the motivation to wake up in the morning and be thankful for something. New Orleans mission helped change my life. My name is Derek Guthrie, and I'm a disciple.